At the next day, all the engines were excited about the new engines. But Mighty Mark and Spamcan surveyed the excitement. "It's time, Mighty Mark," he said, "that we took this railway over." "Shut up, 199, said Mighty. "It's their railway after all." "Oh, you're too soft," said D199. "Shut up," said Mark. Mighty Mark did not like D199. "You're the meanest diesel on the railway. We don't like you," they said. "Fine," said D199. But D199 was so cross with Mighty Mark. The Fat Controller returned and said, "Thomas, the new engine is here. You can see him now." "Hooray," said Thomas, and Thomas was delighted to see the new engine, and Thomas chuffed away. And D199 had a plan. Mighty Mark was about to follow him, but didn't want to, because he didn't want the new engine to think that he was his mate. D199 decided to trick the Fat Controller. "Sir," he said, "can I get a coat of paint after all of my hard work?" he said. "Why, of course you will," said the Fat Controller, and D199 chuffed away. But D199 wasn't going to get a coat of paint. He was going to follow Thomas. Thomas was excited about the new engine, and D199 was following him. When Thomas arrived, he saw a red narrow gauge engine, and there he was. "Hello," said Thomas. "You must be the new engine. Who are you?" "I'm Ivo Hugh. You're Thomas. It's nice to meet you." Thomas and Ivo Hugh finally met, and Ivo Hugh's driver and fireman were there. And they met Thomas and Thomas's driver as well. They were all good friends, and then Thomas didn't know that D199 was following him. D199 recognized the new engine. "That is Ivo. No, he can't be in my railway. I thought he was scrapped." D199 remembered. D199 remembered. Ivo Hugh was on his railway 13 years ago. He hated Ivo Hugh. Many years. He said, "I want that engine exterminated." And there he was. "I'm coming, Ivo. Ready to exterminate you," he said. "It's D199, said Ivo. "You know this guy?" said Thomas. "Yes, he and I used to be on the same railway, and he hates me. Quick, hurry, Thomas," he said, and D199 ran away. So did Thomas as well. "You're not going anywhere," said D199, and chased after Thomas and Ivo Hugh. "Help me," said Ivo, and he was trying his hardest.